Stregonona is an original children's book written and illustrated by Tommy DePaola. It concerns Stregonona and her helper. The helper causes the title character's magic pasta pot to create so much pasta that it nearly flooded and buried a town. Oh, the places you'll go. Is a book written and illustrated by children's author Dr. Seuss. It was first published by Random House on January 22, 1990, making it his last book published in his lifetime. Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day, published in 1972, is an all-notable children's book written by Judy Vivers and illustrated by Ray Cruz. It has also won a George G. Stone Center Recognition of Merit, a Georgia Children's Book Award, and is a Reading Rainbow book. Love You Forever is a Canadian picture book written by Robert Munsch and published in 1986. It tells the story of the evolving relationship between a boy and his mother. The book was written after Munsch and his wife had two stillborn babies. Where the Wild Things Are is a 1963 children's picture book by American writer and illustrator Maurice Sendak, originally published by Harper Row. The book has been adapted into other media several times, including an animated short in 1974, a 1980 opera, and a live-action 2009 feature film adaptation, directed by Spike Jonze. The Cat in the Hat is a children's book written and illustrated by Theodor Geisel under the pen name Dr. Seuss and first published in 1957. The story centers on a tall anthropomorphic cat, who wears a red and white striped hat and a red bow tie. Green Eggs and Ham is a best-selling and critically acclaimed children's book by Dr. Seuss, first published on August 12, 1960. As of 2001, according to Publishers Weekly, it was the fourth best-selling English-language children's book of all time. The Polar Express is a 1985 children's book written and illustrated by Chris Van Allsburg, a former professor at the Rhode Island School of Design. The book is now widely considered to be a classic Christmas story for young children. Guess How Much I Love You is a British children's book written by Sam Gberdney and illustrated by Anita Jerome, published in 1994 in the UK by Walker Books and in 1995 in the US by its subsidiary Candlewick Press. The Runaway Bunny is a 1942 picture book written by Margaret Wise Brown and illustrated by Clement Hurd. The plot deals with a small rabbit, who wants to run away. His mother, however, tells him that if you run away, I will run after you. The Snowy Day is a 1962 children's picture book by American author and illustrator Ezra Jack Keats. Keats received the 1963 Caldecott Medal for his illustrations in the book. It features a boy named Peter exploring his neighborhood after the first snowfall of the season. Corduroy is a 1968 children's book written and illustrated by Dom Freeman, and published by Viking Press. Based on a 2007 online poll, the National Education Association named the book one of its teachers' top 100 books for children. Brown Bear, What Do You See? Is a children's picture book published in 1967. Written and illustrated by Bill Martin, Jr. and Eric Carle. The book is designed to help toddlers associate colors and meanings to objects. Goodnight Moon is an American children's picture book written by Margaret Wise Brown and illustrated by Clement Hurd. It was first published on September 3, 1947, and is a highly acclaimed example of a bedtime story. The Very Hungry Caterpillar is a children's picture book designed, illustrated and written by Eric Carle, first published by the World Publishing Company in 1969, later published by Penguin Putnam. It features a caterpillar who eats its way through a wide variety of foodstuffs before pupating and emerging as a butterfly. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz is a children's novel written by L. Frank Baum and illustrated by W. W. Dinslow. Originally published by the George M. Hill Company in Chicago on May 17, 1900, it has since been reprinted numerous times, most often under the name The Wizard of Oz, which is the name of both the popular 1902 Broadway musical and the well-known 1939 film adaptation. Little Women is a novel by American author Louisa May Alcott, which was originally published in 2 volumes in 1868 and 1869. Alcott wrote the books rapidly over several months at the request of her publisher. Where the Sidewalk Ends is a collection of children's poetry written and illustrated by Shel Silverstein and published by Harper & Row Publishers. The book's poems address many common childhood concerns and also presents purely fanciful stories. The Giving Tree is a children's picture book written and illustrated by Shel Silverstein. First published in 1964 by Harper Row, it has become one of Silverstein's best-known titles and has been translated into numerous languages.